Hi, I am Monterey Moses. I am that I am. I'm a spiritual educator. I teach God is sexual energy through science. I also have a group called Modern All Dolls where I give relationship and spiritual advice. If you've ever been in a domestic violence situation, please reach out to me. We were not designed to hold trauma. We were designed to heal trauma. And no matter how much you want to act like that the situation may have not happened, you're still carrying those bricks on your shoulders. So please reach out to me. I am Monterey Moses on all social media platforms. The topic of today is empath. So that you believe that you are an empath. And I will tell you that I believe you. I believe you're an empath too. I believe that everybody's an empath. You know, the reality is that there's nobody here that is not a God. We are all gods with amnesia. You know, we're gods that forgot. Once you come to this particular dimension through space and your soul coming down and entering the vessel, it must forget in order to focus on one particular thing. And that's what happens. So everybody here is a God. The bum on the street that doesn't take a bath is a God. The drug abuser down the street that you don't like, that's at your grocery store, that's always there begging you for money, is a God. And so what you have to believe, or what you need to believe, is that this world was built in balance. So the people that are homeless, or the people that are considered, drug abusers, or people that live on the dark side of life, somebody has to do it. And that's why I'm so blessed that I am who I am, and that I'm not that person. Because what we have to understand is that everybody can't be rich. Somebody has to be the poor people. That's the way the world was designed. It was designed in balance. Somebody has to do it. And so when you see those people, you have to be humbled within your heart and your soul that it's not you that was picked to be that like that. Their spirit was picked to be like that, to not care about taking a shower, to think in their mind to lay on the ground. You understand? Everybody doesn't have that. Everybody's not trying to lay on the ground. Everybody's not trying to come here and be so far off drugs that they walk around, their hair is not combed, they talk to themselves. Well, I talk to myself. But the reality is that somebody has to be like that, because we're built in balance. But what I'm saying is that we're all gods and we're all empaths. And you having the ability to be sane and say that you're an empath comes with certain responsibilities. It comes with certain responsibilities, and also you need to figure out what your mission is here. Because really, you have to think about this scenario right here. What if your mother, and you can be the mother or you can be the child, but what if your mother gave you a couple $100, sent you to the store to get only a couple items and something for yourself, and you're gone for 90 years, and you come back and you don't have the money nor any of the items that your mom told you to get? I think everybody can agree that that's not a good situation to be in. So when you're an empath, you're saying that I am a sane person that is consciously aware that there are higher vibrations that I can tap into. And with that being said, you have to understand that you're responsible, that you are a person that is going to be held accountable, because not everybody is alluding to the fact that they can do that. Even though everybody can, because we have just been put in a position in the world where we think that that being able to have this a little bit of awareness is a big old explosive deal, when really that's just how God designed us. God designed us with these 7 chakras that we can tap into. Some people can tap into it a lot, you know, they have the ability to really, really tap into it. And then some people say, well, you know, I feel things here and there. And that's because sometimes it's not as strong, but you can continue. And I encourage you to continue to move towards trying to open up your awareness, because that is what consciousness is. Being an empath is just saying that you have the ability to tap into consciousness and awareness. That's what that is. So, you know, I'm on your side about it. I want to encourage you to tap more into it, but I also need you to know that it comes with certain responsibilities, and that you're going to be responsible for, you know, and here's the thing. I think most people feel as though they have to impress other people. I'm an empath. When you don't have to impress us, you got to impress God. You got to show off to God. That's what I had to figure out here. You're not showing out for other people. You're showing out to God. Like, God is watching you every day, every step. God has eyes, God has ears, God has different vibrations and energies, you know, because that's the whole entire world as an impact, you know, of these atoms, these trillions of atoms that were put together. So if you can feel, imagine how God can feel. God can feel everything, every vibration, every feeling, everything. And God always knows why you're doing something. So don't be an empath to try to show out for other people. Be an empath to try to show out to God. Like, oh God, I'm doing this for you because of this. Like, and I had to realize, like, I try to get a lot of kudo points from God. Like, I do that. I'm not trying to get kudo points from the rest of everybody else. I try to get a clap from God. And I really realize that that's what I be trying to do. Like, I'd be like, oh God, was that right? Oh, am I getting kudo points? Yes. Okay, got it. You know, I could care less about what somebody else says. If I cared about what other people say, believe me, I would not be Modern Moses. And it's not even that we don't care about what other people say, because we're going to care about everything. To say that we care about nothing, that was a misspoke of me. I care about everything. I have to. But the reality is I care more about God clapping for me than anything. Because it doesn't feel good when people talk about us, or it doesn't feel good when people don't see that we are, you know, special here. So, but the reality is that if God thinks we're special, then we can kind of come out of our shell a little bit more and be who we want to be, and not care that we're up against facing people that are laughing, because we're dealing with a lot of goofy people in this world, and these goofy people, they're gonna laugh. That's what they do. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, it's just, girl, get out of here. Can you believe this? You get right back there. If you're gonna let that stop you, they're not gonna be laughing when they come back and they haven't finished their own mission because they were too busy laughing at somebody else. Because what are they going to be able to tell God? I didn't finish the mission because I was too busy laughing at so-and-so. So that's not going to look good for you. So if that's what you want to do, then that's up to you. But I'm just telling you that being an empath is just a step. And you need to get an envelope that has your exact purpose in it and your exact understanding of your mission and the steps towards moving in that direction. You can't really be considered an empath if you're still lost. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. If you're still in a state of like, I don't know whether I should move this way or that way, you're still lost. You can still have the ability to feel, but you need to go deeper into it. You need to tap more into it, you know, and be honest. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with other people, because being honest is key. That is key. It's like, oh, you know, I'm not an empath to that ability, but I want to figure out how to tap more into it. Because once you start saying that, then you can start drawing people in that can help you. But as long as you're trying to act like you're an empath, oh, I'm an empath, then you're going to be stuck right there in that position, not knowing how to get from A to B. Because the whole point of being down here is to gain back your consciousness so that you can complete your mission, because you are a God with amnesia. Okay, so I hope this really puts somebody's mind in perspective. And I want you to love thy neighbor as you love thyself. And I will talk to you guys later.